Generation of young voters, having grown up and lived here my whole life, I have not only witnessed the governance of the F&M, but also the PLP. I would like to say that I give my full support to Mistress Loretta Butler Turner. I feel as though I can safely put my trust in her as someone who stands by her word and fights for what is needed. She too has relations with Long Island and has re-established her relationship with us and developed a deep new love for our island. Having experienced one of the most catastrophic natural disasters of my time, and even as far back as my grandfather's time, I can look back on the concern and care she showed for us here in Long Island. I remember her being one of the first persons on the ground before the storm had completely cleared away. She may not have single-handedly done everything herself in terms of relief efforts, but we can certainly say that as our MP, she was there for us. It didn't matter what political status you held. If you were PLP, you received help. If you were DNA, you received help. If you were F&M, you received help. What mattered was ensuring that help and relief was provided for everyone, and she used her power and connections to see that it was done. Over the past few weeks, I personally have seen all sorts of media about the anger and disgust of the list. However, it is us, the people of Long Island, and those from Long Island who wanted accountability for the funds spent. Therefore, Mrs. Loretta, having been accused of the lack of transparency, found it only right to give an account and clear her name by making public exactly where our money was spent. Isn't that what the people wanted? Isn't that what we wanted? So why the big fuss? Never have I heard before of any MPs doing anything such as that. For that I commend her. Once Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner is in the House of Assembly, you can guarantee that she is fighting diligently for us in Long Island. How many of our leaders can we say that about? Yes. She may be a woman, but she can certainly stand up to the men in Parliament, especially when it comes to her beloved Long Island. That is exactly the kind of leader and representative we need here in Long Island. Someone who is not afraid to stand up and make it clear what we need done. I know many people will say that she has had her chance to do for Long Island, but think about it this way. If she puts together her portfolio and plans for us, and she presents it to the head, but they deny her, is it her fault? No. Can you say she hasn't fought and done her best with what she has for us here? Yes. She was the MP for Long Island, but she still needed approval to move forward with all of her many plans for Long Island. Mrs. Loretta has been a role model for our young people, reaching out and giving back, making herself known and present year-round to us here in Long Island, not only popping up when it's election time. She epitomizes the meaning of strength and independence that Long Island is known for. She is definitely not a pushover and certainly not one to sit small until her name is called. No, sir. She is a fighter, and a fighter is exactly what we need here in Long Island. Long Island, having been F&M for what feels like forever, they thought that they can send anyone down here and we will vote for them. But what did that say about how they feel about us here in Long Island? That we must take whatever they decide to push on us? Don't we have a say? A choice? Doesn't our voice matter and not just our vote? If it's one thing Long Island people are not, it's stupid. Not then, not now. We are no pushovers. So, my people of Long Island, join me in supporting a strong, vibrant, independent, determined, focused, intelligent woman who, just like us, is Long Island strong. And we should reward her by standing by her, supporting her, and showing her how much we appreciate all she has done and tries to do for us here in Long Island. In our darkest hour and time and despair and need, she was there, so let's not turn our backs on her now. When she needs us to lift her up, to repay her for what she has done and will continue to do for us. Many things have been said about Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner, but her role as a wife and mother have not been tarnished due to all she has been through politically. Through it all, she still stands strong. I am quite impressed as a young person the amount of firm support her husband and family has given her throughout her devoted service to public service. She has made many sacrifices, personal as well, on behalf of the F&M. But can we say that about the new guy the F&M has tried to oppose on us? Does he really set an example that we can say will be a good role model? He has said that voting for Mrs. Loretta is a stupid thing. As the chairman of the F&M, he has stated that publicly. He said Long Islanders would be stupid to vote for an independent. So, basically what he's saying is that the people of Long Island are stupid. It was not stupid when we voted Mr. Larry Cartwright, who was an independent, so why now? If he did his homework, he would see that both the leader of the F&M and PLP were both independents. So right there, that should show you how much of an impact our independent leader, Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner, will make for us here in Long Island once elected. The same goes with the PLP's candidate. His selling point being that Long Island has never gotten anything because we have never voted PLP and have always voted in donkeys. If that's not discrimination, then I don't know what it is. And well, you can figure out for yourselves exactly what he is saying about Long Island people and what he truly thinks of us. Many are saying, what can an independent MP get us? What will she do? She has proven that she will fight for us no matter what. And honestly, as I know it to be, each MP is set in their constituency to represent the head. So, as a strong independent, she will continue to fight for what we need and deserve here in Long Island. Saying all of that, I'm saying it's time we vote for someone we know, who loves and will fight for Long Island, and the person we know is none other than Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner. Voting for her will be a very smart move and the best thing for Long Island. Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner is my choice and she should be yours too. One of many important qualities I admire about her is that she will speak up and defend herself no matter who attacks her. She shows us to be strong, independent, hardworking, determined fighters ourselves. And that is a powerful message she has sent to our young people here in Long Island. I agree with her when she says that no matter what, we must all stand up for ourselves, even when we are being chastised by those that we respect and admire. Sometimes even those we think the most of can be wrong. And in this case, as much as I admired certain people, I feel it is wrong by thinking Mrs. Loretta is not the best person for Long Island, because I think she is. She may not be perfect, but hey, who is? As a young person, it is clear she possesses the strength, insight, and power to take us where we need to go. As the Bible says, he who is without sin cast the first stone. So tonight, my Long Island people, as a demonstration of loyalty to the one person who has fought and continues to fight, stood by us, with us, and for us, as I declare my full support, I implore you who can vote, please vote for Miss Loretta Butler Turner to be reinstated. I ask that you have the courage to take the chance to make the choice for me and my future generations. Come May 10th, vote the heart and vote Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner in, because she has not only given us her heart, but all of her.